Welcome back, squatters. I hope you guys are good. It is so sad when we see African leaders when they have a chance to lead their countries and do their best and prove to the Western people, to the Western leaders, to the Western colonizers that they are capable of leading, that they are capable of taking their countries forward when they just embarrass us. There's a kind of chaos and a potential demonstration in Zimbabwe because the Zimbabweans who are there in Zimbabwe, not who are here, the ones who are in South Africa are cowards. They are not real Zimbabweans. They are cowards because they left their countries to come to South Africa and be treated as laborers, cheap laborers, by the way, to be specific. They left their country, they came here to South Africa to just cause chaos and become cheap laborers and subject themselves to cheap labor in exchange of some kind of a fake freedom. I'll explain why I'm saying this. When you leave your country, your home country, where you have a potential, where you are influential to talk about any issue, to confront any injustice, you come to a country which is a foreign country, you don't have identity, you came here illegally, and you don't have a say, you don't have rights. Potentially, when you are an illegal immigrant, especially an illegal immigrant, you don't have a say, you don't have rights, you don't have any kind of influence. Because when you start talking, they will always remind you that you came here illegal. You are an illegal immigrant. So you become oppressed. Now, for how long, Zimbabweans, are you going to be oppressed? For how long are you going to continue to be cheap laborers? For how long are you going to be xenophobic attack victims? Sorry. So, since there is a struggle that your people, your own citizens in your own country are pushing, they are pushing for a struggle for Emerson Mnangagwa to step down, to resign anyway. Because there in Zimbabwe, we are seeing another Robert Mugabe there. The resurrection of Robert Mugabe now is there. There is an 82-year-old president who's sitting there. Yes, in our country, we have another buffalo here that we must push out, that we must deal with. And this buffalo has done so many horrible things. He has done the marijuana issue, still is hanging on his head. He has done also the CR17, still hanging on his head. He has also done the Pala issue, dollars and pounds found under his mattress. We're still going to deal with that. We are, as South Africans, going to deal with these issues. But now, because the situation in Zimbabwe is dire, the investors have pulled out, we have leaders who are self-serving. This march, which will be held on the 31st of March, by the way, why don't you, Zimbabweans, use this opportunity to fight for your freedom, to go back to your country and enjoy the fruits of freedom? You cannot stay in a foreign country. You cannot be in our country. And when there's victory there, you want to come and claim victory? What are your intentions of leaving your country? Did you leave your country so that you can stay in South Africa permanently? That's cowardice. You are being coward. You are being an embarrassment to Zimbabwe. Go back to Zimbabwe and fight with those people. If you need our help as South Africans, some of us, we don't like it. We are patriotic. We are people who want to promote Africanism. But we cannot promote Africanism when you leave your country, come to our country and become criminals and cause pain to our people. This is sad. The reality is that you must go back to your country and fix your country. I'm specifically talking to Zimbabweans because of what is happening now. Even Mozambicans, They are still going the same way, the same struggle. You go to other countries there, Malawi and all those other countries, they are going through their trials and tribulations. But who is going to fight for you if you are sitting here? You are comfortable here. You are enjoying peanuts here. White people, they hire you, they keep you in their houses, they pay you peanuts. You enjoy that. You are comfortable with that. You enjoy the fact that, no, they like you because they can't hire South Africans, they hire you. No, they are abusing you. You will be old and you will be on pension and have nothing to show. Do you enjoy being slaves? This is modern slavery. What white people are doing to you, it's modern slavery. That's not how human beings should live their lives. It's not normal. Let's not take abnormal things and want to turn them into becoming, institutionalized, abnormal things, unfair labor practices. And you don't have rights when you're working for those people. Yes, you can enjoy. You might be happy that they are no longer hiring South Africans. They are hiring you, but they are abusing you. You are just a tool. You are just a garden tool. They don't treat you as human. They dish for you in place where they feed the dogs, the cats. So it's inhuman. Now it's your chance to go and fight Emmerson Mnangagwa. That man has been sitting there doing absolutely nothing. By the way, I also want to address Rutendo Mtinyarara. I might not be pronouncing the surname correctly, but Rutendo, it's your time now to encourage. As much as you are very influential on a social media, you always talk a lot of crap. Sometimes, yes, you're on point. I know that you are a ZANU-PF activist, but this is all about you now. You are influential. Go to your social media platform, X or Instagram, and encourage Zimbabweans to go and fight. We see them on the road every day, being victimized by Metro Police, driving motorbikes without licenses. They are harassed because they don't have rights in a foreign country where you are illegal. What is it that you are going to say? No one will listen to you. This is your chance, Zimbabweans, to go and help those people fight. You cannot come when it's nice, then you want to enjoy democracy, just like what you did to us in South Africa here. You were not here when there was apartheid. You were not here. And now, because 1994, we voted democratically, so there's no more apartheid, you want to come and take South African jobs. That's not fair. Let's face the reality. Here, the reality is that you must go back to your country and fix all the issues in your country. It's an obligation. Otherwise, you remain an embarrassment. You remain a humiliation to your own people and to everybody around the continent. You cannot be bullied by one man. One man abusing his power, sitting there. Emmerson Mnangagwa just removed the army chief because he wants to reserve his deputy, his successor, his potential successor, that he is safe. There's no military coup. If there should be military coup, let it be. There was in Burkina Faso. Look at what Burkina Faso president is doing. Ibrahim Traore. He's doing exceptionally well. These leaders, they must understand that if they don't perform, we take the government. Even here in South Africa, it will happen. If the Cyril Ramaphosa and his friends, they don't want to move out, there's going to be revolution. And we are ready anytime because we have been fighting for freedom. We fought for this country. We fought white people. Then now we have to fight our fellow black brothers. If needs be, let it be. And I'm saying, we can help you. We are not scared of them. If you need manpower, call us to help you. We can do that. All that we want is for a promotion of social welfare. Everybody must live in peace and harmony. That's all we are promoting. We are socialists. We are not people who are capitalists, who are greedy, who wants to eat alone and continue to enrich ourselves. No. And people who are talking like us, we are not rich. We don't have money. We only use the resources that we have to fight, to influence this whole thing, because we can see that this is absolutely nonsense. Emerson Mnangagwa must just resign. He must leave. You had your time and you failed. And you've proven multiple times that you are failing, but you are sitting there. You are refusing to move. Black leaders, you must really be embarrassed. This is very embarrassing, and I hope he gains or he regains. I don't know if he has ever gained his conscience. By the way, I hope he gains his conscience and leaves that position. You are performing poor. You are useless there. And now you are busy oppressing your people. Your people don't want you anymore. You are forcing yourself through their throats. That's not fair. But the message here is that Zimbabweans, go back to your country and help your citizens, your fellow citizens, to fight for your freedom. Not now, not ever. It's now or never. So, on the 31st of March, there's going to be protest in Zimbabwe. Shut down. Shut it down for as long as you can. You've got nothing to lose. You have suffered enough, Kiafana. You've suffered enough. So you're allowing this man to make you suffer, to make you cross rivers where there are crocodiles, where there's a high risk, carrying babies on your back to a foreign country, where the police are taking bribes from you every single day because you don't have any means of you don't have any form of identity. That's not fair. And the other thing, you are overcrowding us. You are taking jobs from our citizens here. We have been patient enough about this thing. We have been calling you brothers and sisters. But now it's time that, because you are encouraging those who are there to still come, the influx will not stop. Don't you realize that you are overcrowding us? You are overcrowding us. Go back to your country and fix those problems there. We can help you. Please. Please, you are overcrowding us. Go back to your home. There's no one who can, in their sane mind, in their right minds, who are sane. There's no one who can just decide to leave their country and go very far and suffer there. There's no one who is right in their mind. It means this, you people must fix your issues. If you want change, if you want your better lives for your kids, for your future kids, because you are building a scattered generation, you are building a broken generation. What are you going to say to your kids if you don't fight for the freedom? Some Zimbabweans are even shy to say they are from Zimbabwe because they have actually, taken the position of being embarrassment and being humiliation to an extent that they are even shy to say, I'm from Zimbabwe, because of what is happening there. Now it's time for you to fix your country. It's not going to help you to roam the streets here and do robberies and terrorize South Africans here. It's not going to help you. It's not going to help you to be here. Then the next thing, the xenophobic attacks and you become a victim. Go fix your country. Rutendo is a Shona name which means faith. If you still have faith about your country that it will be back to its normal position, go back, encourage your people, encourage your fellow Zimbabweans. Why are you stuck here in South Africa? Why are you stuck here? And you are saying Zimbabwe is good, but you are stuck here. Why are you stuck in a foreign country? Do you enjoy being a foreigner? Legally or otherwise, it doesn't matter. You are a foreigner. You were born in a foreign country. That's not an insult. Encourage your people to go back and fight that man. I know that you are a ZANU-PF supporter, you are pro-ZANU-PF, but encourage your people to go and fix those problems there. Yes, we must accept there are problems. That's why they are here in South Africa. And they are overcrowding us. They are overburdening us here. They are not bringing any rescue. They are just shoemakers and no. This is enough. This is very unacceptable now. Some of them are surviving through crime, criminal activities and all of that. Go back to your country, cowards. Go back to your country, Zimbabweans. Go back to your country, cowards, and fix those problems. We will come and visit you also. Don't stick around here and pretend as if everything is fine. Even when you are working here as cheap laborers, you are still not happy. So you've got nothing to lose. Go back there and fix your country. That's my view, squatters. That's my view. This has to come to an end. Zimbabweans who are there in Zimbabwe fighting those battles, oh, I salute them. I salute them. I salute them. Cowards are here in South Africa. They are here. They are roaming the streets, doing robberies here. Go and rob Emerson there. Not us. We are not the one who created that situation. Go and rob that man. Who is the reason behind your poverty? Who is the reason why you crossing the rivers, you crossing the borders and coming to South Africa? He's the reason why. Go and deal with him. Please. I think that's my view. This is just quite irritating. Simple as that. Thank you, squatters, for watching my content. Let's continue engaging. I feel this issue is very important because Zimbabweans are overcrowding us here in South Africa. They are taking South African jobs. It's a fact. Companies are not hiring South Africans anymore. South Africans are stuck there in townships. They are hiring Zimbabweans, illegal immigrants, and especially those who don't have documents. They hire them because they use them as cheap laborers. They don't have rights, they don't have holiday, they don't have off days. They harass them, they do whatever they want because they treat them as subhuman. Zimbabweans, you are human beings, you deserve better, you are smart, and then go and fix your country. Thank you.